Good evening and welcome to hashtag Howaka Wednesday. My name is Autumn. This is my husband Richard. We go live here on our YouTube channel every Wednesday evening at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. You can also catch us on our other channel, the Weather Channel, every Sunday at 9:30 a.m. Eastern.
There you go.
Guys, I'm not going to lie to you. I literally forgot today was Whack Wednesday. If you didn't notice, the live wasn't scheduled till just like 20 minutes ago. And that's only because my clock, my schedule reminded me that it was Whack Wednesday. I said, oh my God, it's Wednesday. I've been sitting on the couch watching Netflix all day. Like, yes. I have been lounging to the max, and shame on me. But, you know, also, way to go, girl. You start your holiday weekend off, right? Also, guys, don't mind my hair. If you'll notice. So, oh my goodness. Richard's going to say that my hairdresser did this, but I'm going to say that he did this. One day during the pandemic, when he was cutting my hair up, like, you know, because he was cutting my hair during the pandemic because we couldn't go to the hairdresser. He cut it too high, and it like shaved off a part of my head that was higher than the rest of it. And then when I was looking in the mirror, I was like, okay, this isn't even because one of them's down here and then this one's up here. So when I started going back to the hairdresser, we started growing it back out. And like, this is as long as it's become. I mean, you guys, it's like long enough to flat iron at this point. It's absolutely crazy. But it also makes my hair look really weird when I wear it in this style. So, you know. I'll tell you, I've been on the couch all day. Look at that. That is just so interesting. Look at that.
I mean, you're a weirdo. And your hairdresser messed you up.
Okay, and it was my hairdresser's fault. Absolutely. Yeah. Joyce is here. Says, hello, my amazing Whack fam and fantabulous fine weathers. Kelly's here. Says, good evening, everybody. Judy's here. Says, good evening, Mr. and Mrs. How was your day? Lazy for me. But my husband has been in that kitchen throwing down, cooking some meats. So, you know, there's meats in the oven right now, isn't there? Yeah. Jen's here, says happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Yes. Teal's here, says hey, y'all. Brianna's here, says happy almost Thanksgiving.
Good evening, all.
Mom's here, says hello, all. Happy Whack Wednesday. Plate is here, says happy Thanksgiving. Thankful to have found your channel. And we're happy that you're here as well. Plate. Let's see. Holly's here. Says happy Whack Wednesday. Hope everyone has a great Thanksgiving tomorrow. Samesies.
What's going on, the glorious Holly?
You guys, I just mentioned once again that like I totally forgot this was supposed to even happen.
Yes, you did.
Also, I just saw Joe and Rachel are live right now because I was like, oh, that makes sense because they're not doing it tomorrow because it's Thanksgiving. So they went live a day early. So like I am all for
why wouldn't they do it tomorrow?
Everyone going over there. Like, because they're not going to do it on the holiday. Oh. I mean, they don't get holiday pay. Absolutely not. And then, you know, like
some people about their life.
Yeah, no, I mean, I totally get why they wouldn't. So I'm just like, let's go watch them, right? So I'm sure that's where a lot of people are, and I'm okay with that.
A lot of people who,
you know, that would be watching this. So I mean, I'm okay with that. Oh, the title of today's video is "What's your plan for Thanksgiving?" And that was just me asking, like, what's your plan for Thanksgiving? I already have mine written out, so. I'm doing 2x5 tomorrow and then 2x5 on Friday with leftovers. And then Saturday is right back to, you know, the regularly scheduled program.
2x5 is 5 different things, 2 servings.
Yes. Okay. So.
Like 5 by 2.
Well, I say 2 servings of 5 different things. So that's why I say that. And so. I already know what 3 of them are going to be. One's going to be pecan pie. One's going to be macaroni and cheese. And one's going to be my cousin Ronnie's stuffing. Mm-hmm. Even though we are also making our own cauli mac and cheese and our own keto stuffing. So, I mean, maybe I'll just have like a little serving of theirs because we will have a good enough amount of our own. So. And I like that, you know, just as much. I mean, we're putting sausage in it. Like, it's going to be delicious. And then Friday. Yeah, I have no. It'll be something else. It'll be pecan pie again. And then it'll probably be leftovers from, like, his family's house. So, yeah. But that's my plan.
We're making an amazing keto Thanksgiving dinner.
Yeah.
Which you keep denying that you're not going to touch anything.
No, I'm not denying. I'm not going to eat any turkey. I'm going to eat the cauli mac and the stuffing. I wouldn't go through all the effort of having you chop up all the bread if I wasn't going to eat it. But I'm just saying, like, My cousin Ronnie makes excellent stuffing. My grandmother makes excellent macaroni and cheese. Like, this is what I'm gonna. And we bought a pecan pie because Lord knows I'm not trying to make anything. So,
what made you have a pecan?
It's my favorite pie. I don't even like pumpkin or sweet potato. So, yeah, pecan pie is just my favorite. Jen said, I have a 5K in the morning. The woman who signed up for this in August and the woman I am now are not the same. I'd like to slap August me now. It's going to be fun.
Yeah.
It's absolutely great. Yeah.
And I mean, you're in it now.
Yeah.
Just buckle your seatbelt.
Brianna said, I made a keto chocolate cheesecake. I may have a small serving of non-keto foods, but only during that one meal. Yes, that's also the same. But that's the same for me too. It's like, it'll just be a meal, like, and not kind of like the whole day, which I also that's another thing I have to start to remember and plan for is because like old Autumn would be like, I'm waking up and I'm just like going ham the entire day. So I wouldn't have any keto food available because I'm like, Thanksgiving's not for keto food, it's for other food. But now since I'm not doing that, I'm just like, oh crap, I should have really had some meal prep ready, like I need other food to eat during the day because that's just one meal, so.
Was it then that you realized that you're evolving and becoming more, I don't want to say normalized, but you can handle food now without the wanting to gorge yourself all the time. You're alleviating that pressure. So I think that would help. That's what's helping you right now with all of our choices that you're making.
I love you so much. I just love listening to you. Have I told you that? Plate River Keto says, staying keto, but a lot of keto treats. We have made keto pecan pie, keto chocolate raspberry pie, keto chocolate mint pie, and keto pumpkin lava cake.
Those are all the keto stuffs.
Yeah, see?
I love that.
That's my thing. Like, I always lean on the side of I can eat keto savory foods. I don't like keto sweets. Like, I like, traditional, conventional sweets. That's what I'm saying. I don't want to make a keto pecan pie. I want to go buy a regular one from the store. I don't want to make keto cake. I'm going to eat regular. When it's time for me to eat cake, it's going to be regular cake. But it's a lot easier for me to substitute stuff like stuffing, macaroni, even burgers without a bun. Like, that's easy for me. But I don't be trying to do keto treats anymore.
It's too powerful for keto.
It's not too powerful. It's specific. And it's like, if I specifically want something, a reasonable, like a facsimile will not do, right? Like, I never really crave macaroni and cheese. That is why when it comes down to cauliflower and cheese, that'll do just fine. Honestly, it tastes the same. I can't tell the difference, right?
So what sweet do you crave that you have to have?
Like mac and cheese. Regular ice cream. Oh, your turkey's done. Regular ice cream, Costco cake, like regular icing in general. And really just cake, ice cream, like chocolate chip cookies. Nestle Toll House is not the same as some almond flour based. Like, it's not the same. So I'm okay with that, right? So that's why
I don't think they'll ever be the same.
I'm much more likely to be able to just be like, I can sugar, make all the savory stuff.
Sugar is always going to taste like sugar.
And sugar is important, yeah, but it's also flour too. Like, I can't do almond flour and coconut flour. Like, it's just not the same consistency. It's not the same pull. And I know sugar has a lot to do with that, especially in ice cream. So, but like that's where I make my trade-offs.
That's a part of knowing who you are.
Yeah.
And knowing where your pressure valves are.
Yes. So Jen said, so does that mean you're going to do your own version of a deal or no deal? So I burn a 2x5 at this house or hold out for something better at the next house. So basically,
yes.
I'm only going to two places. I'm going to my granny's house and we're going to Richard's family's house. So I am able to split my two across the two different houses. Like I said, two of those things I plan on having at my granny's house. If there's something at my granny's house that I really see that I like, I'm like, oh, you know what? I'm going to make that. Like, if somebody makes some corn pudding, I might have some of that. Then that means if I go over his family's house, I see one thing, right? Because once again, I have the pecan pie. That's already on there, So I am able to split. I am able to split my 5 across the two houses. Nice, but here's my strategy, right? Since it is my plan to do 2x5 both Thanksgiving and Friday, my thought was I can pick my 2x5s at my granny's house, and then I can pick a separate set at his family's house and just make a to-go plate, and then that's what I'll eat tomorrow, right? So I can do it. I can do it either way, right? So it's about strategy, but also exercising some options. So yeah. Glenda's here, says, hey everybody, I'm just baking a chicken for myself with some green beans probably. Oh, that sounds amazing. So
I mean, I basically
Pilates said also making Nisha berries dressing with sausage. I've heard amazing things about that actually.
Didn't she have some?
Jen said I have to make 25 pounds of mashed potatoes tonight. Bad news, I and my kitchen were covered in potatoes and I ate about half a cup, tasting them. Good news, I'm over mashed potatoes for another year. Half a cup ain't bad at all.
25 pounds.
Yeah, half a cup out of 25 pounds is
Lord.
No. Pilates says, I totally get that. Sometimes it's better to have a little bit of exactly what you want. I get it. Having said that, the website, All I Dream About, yes, is food. Yep, has some great recipes. Everyone is different. Yeah, I love her website too. But that's the type of person I am. Like I'll eat like 10, keto cookies when I'm just like, and I still want the Nestle Toll House, so it's just like, I might as well not even do those and just like have exactly what I want. Right. So that's my thought.
I hear you.
Yeah. Joyce said staying 90% keto, having the pancakes we got at Keto Palooza. Oh yeah. Then steaks and cheesy potatoes. That sounds good. Then keto chocolate dessert. Oh, see, no, that sounds great.
Wow. I don't know if that's breakfast, lunch.
Mom, you can come in. The door should be unlocked. I know, right? So that is what that's our plan for tomorrow. Honestly, like cooking in the morning, going over my granny's house early afternoon, going over his family's house later afternoon. I literally said you could come in. Did you lock the door? Okay, he locked the door. That's right. Yeah, it is nighttime, and we normally don't go out. So, So I don't know, but regardless, and then coming home and having some pecan pie and watching football. Like that's pretty much the plan, so it's not that big of a deal. And I already have it. So, because normally, like I said, on days where I decide to eat off plan, it's like I'll wake up and it's 7:30 a.m. I'm like, what can I be eating right now? And that's just not what I want to do. So it's just, I have a plan already knowing that's not what I intend to do. Also, like I said, I wrote it down on my little sheet and I've been saying it out loud. Like the more I say it out loud, the more I'm just like, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Like, no worries.
I love that.
Yes. Let's see. Brianna said, all I dream about is food is where I got the cheesecake recipe. The batter was really good. I'm excited to eat it tomorrow. I mixed different sugars to avoid the cooling effect of erythritol. That's really smart. Also, the gastrointestinal issues that come along with erythritol. Yeah. So that's my plan. Work's been going fine. We've been slowing down.
Yep.
Honestly, most people but me were off today. So, me and a couple of people, and we just like type. We're working, type. Okay, we're done. So
you're so cute.
Not even thinking about it the rest of the week. So Debbie's here, says evening. Happy Thanksgiving. Oh, God. So yeah, like I said, today's super boring day. Tomorrow we're cooking the food. So we already have the bread drying out, the keto bread drying out.
Cooked today.
My food is not.
You're finishing the food.
No, we're not. We have not even cooked any cauliflower.
I fixed the meats.
Okay, that's the meats, but that's not.
What's the food?
What is that noise?
That's your granny's phone, your mom's phone.
Oh gosh. So no, we're cooking, I guess, the side dishes. The meat is done today, but the side dishes will be done tomorrow. So
That's what I was doing.
Jen said, have a great day tomorrow. We are going to the Delaney's for lunch, and then Brian has to work. Oh, and so it begins for all of the package handlers of the world. So
anybody in customer relations,
right into service. Peak season is what they call it.
Airport workers.
Plate says, I think that the most important thing that any of us can do is to have a plan. Have a plan, work your plan. You know what? This is probably the most important thing that I agree with. Like, that's what I've come to realize is the most important thing. What makes success is sticking to your plan, right?
Yes.
And, of course, you can't plan to overeat and indulge in unhealthy food every day and be successful. But like most of us plan to do well, right? We just don't stick to the plan, right? And so I would say the one thing that I've realized about myself, and I think I talked about this on Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
I have to have a plan. I cannot zone out. I cannot just blank out and say, I'll just do whatever today.
This.
Yeah, like
I'm intuitively.
No, I have to have a plan. And if I can just, and that's why I wrote out my little thing, is so that I can have a visual representation of the plan. Because the days just be, going by, and I forget that, that I had a plan. But like now, if I've written it down, if I've been intentional with it, and AD Keto said that pretty much this exact same thing on his Instagram stories. He was just like, have a plan. If your plan is to stay super strict, do that. Have a plan. If your plan is to have a little bit of this, a little bit of that, do that. If your plan is just to go ham and do everything, do that. But like, at least it's your plan intentionally. It's not this just thing that overcame you, right? So, there's Alex with his game. Brianna said Friday I will decorate for Christmas. Decorating is so fun. Taking it down in January, not very fun. Yeah, so we just decided that we're going to be a family that puts our Christmas decorations up the week after Thanksgiving week. So, yeah, I mean, because I didn't know. We just decided it yesterday. Yeah, and so we are putting our stuff up next weekend. So I'm okay with that. Brianna says, hi, Mom. I know, right? Lord. And she's like, she's getting the dogs all excited. Plate says, yep, if I intuitively ate, I would eat 5 pounds of potato and a whole pumpkin pie. I'd pass out. Exactly, right? Like, I don't be listening to my intuition, but I follow a plan that I set intentionally, right? Lying. So that's what I've been working on. Guys, I got nothing. Like, go watch Joe and Rachel. Have a happy Thanksgiving. Make a plan. It's still not too late. If you're listening, if you're watching this right now, make a plan. Even if you're watching this Thursday morning, you haven't eaten yet, make a plan. So just make a plan, stick to it, and we will talk to you on Sunday at the Weathers Channel. Bye.
Bye, y'all.